we were just about to open when there was a hell of a hullabaloo in the audience, and we parted the tabs to see what was happening. And if only we'd had a camera in those days, it would have been marvellous. There were 4 rookies walking down, one with a bucket, one with a pail of water, one with a loo roll, and one with a seat.
Yes, yes.
Really.
Oh, lovely.
There was never a dull moment.
Yeah. So Betty, when you came here, you came up on a boat, did you, from Keyhaven? Is that how
Yes,
you arrived?
we did, yes. They sent one over for us, the army sent one over for us.
Right.
And they brought all the props and scenery over because I hadn't been here. And of course we couldn't use them there, wasn't big enough.
Right, yeah.
There were 16 of us, you see, and how we all got on there, I don't know, but we did.
Well, we found that out tonight, I think, with the band. Yeah. So you had, just tell me a bit about the lineup. You had yourself dancing and Gloria and Jill.
Yes, well, they were separate to the other 3 dancers.
Right.
We didn't normally take them to the troupe shows. They were more for the Americans who love kids, of course, and also for Christmas parties and things like that. But how they got here, I don't know, but I've got a feeling they heard we were going on a boat. And I believe that's how it happened.
Right.
They wanted to come.
So you did your show here, and then the story I hear is that you went aground.
We did. It was time to go, more or less, but we were in the officers' mess having drinks, and a soldier came in and he said, "Will you get the concert party down to the boat at once, sir?" He said, "The tide's running out very fast."
We've been there.
And there we were. There was no moon that night, and there was not a light to be seen, of course, because it was taboo. And we had to walk a long way around the beach then. I mean, the boat wasn't just there, it was way around the beach. And the times we all fell over barbed wire, I have no idea. There was 2 officers carrying the 2 kids, and they fell over I don't know how many times, but we eventually got down to the boat, and it was about 6 feet out.
Really?
So the soldiers picked us up manually and carried us about halfway, and they literally threw us then into the boat.
Really? Goodness me.
We got away up and then stuck on a sandbank for a while.
Well, that's quite a common adventure around here. Now, Betty, do you remember any of the songs at all that you sang?
Oh my goodness me. Offhand, no.
It must have been, I mean, I was just thinking, listening to the band tonight, you know, some of those songs from the 40s.
Oh yes, we had a lot of that sort of Glenn Miller stuff.
Glenn Miller stuff. And what about, did the soldiers sing as well?
Oh yes, they join in.
Yeah, so things like, if you want to find the sergeant, I know where he is.
Yes, that's right. And also we had a skit on, which would be corny now, but we had 4 chairs on stage with the 4 dancers. And then they'd ask for 4 of the audience. Well, nearly the whole lot swarm up, of course. And
yeah.
However,
so you with your frilly knickers?
Yeah,
and
not then, no.
Oh, right.
Anyway, we sat there and the boys sat on our laps, and then a tray of baby's bottles came in, 4 baby's bottles, which were those boat-shaped ones.
Banana ones, yes, I remember.
And the soldiers sitting on our laps had to act like babies. Well, you can't imagine what they did. Some of it very indecent, I expect.
Yeah, I bet.
don't know. And the first one to finish won the prize, and that was an enamel baby's potty.
Really?
Julie
Oh,
signed
excellent.
with all our names in it.
Yeah,
But
lovely.
I wonder how many there are left.
I don't know. So you kept going through to 48?
We kept going to 1948, yes. Television was coming in, making its mark.
Right.
And we decided we'd go out on a high note.
Yeah,
And
lovely.
that's what we did.
But I've been hearing all sorts of stories since, because you've travelled the world, haven't you? You've been, just tell me some of the
I wouldn't
places
say
you've
I've
been.
travelled the world, but I have had the Marines take me to the Falklands for 10 days. That was terrific.
Yeah.
And I usually go over to America every year. I haven't been for the last 2 years, but otherwise I go over to them and join the crowd that was stationed at Herne Airport.
Really?
Every time, yes.
Wow. So you've kept in touch all those years.
Yes, and I've got an honorary citizenship to the state of Maryland.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you're a model of someone who has gained so much from entertaining, but also actually it's what you've given as well. I know that all those soldiers will have remembered you strongly in their hearts.
Yes, it's not only them. I'd like to congratulate everybody here for what you've achieved. I mean, it really is something. I'm sure it must be the last Garrison Theatre left.
I think that's right. I think
There
it is
was
the
one
only
at
Garrison
HMS
Theatre.
Osprey up till about 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Mary, I would like to say a big thanks, and I'm sure everyone here would like to say a big thank you to Mary.
Come and take your bow.
Give a
Come on. Get them up, get them up. Come on. Thank you.
So, the whole family, this is Gloria, Liz, and Mary Hockey. Big round of applause. Thank you. We'll just have a photo.
I'm wired up, so I can't move.
What a great achievement.